What's going on, you guys? This is Cooked Vegetables back in here with another podcast for you guys, man. How are you doing? I hope everybody's doing absolutely amazing wherever you happen to be in the world. The title of today's podcast is going to be Chase Excellence, Not Women. As we men grow into our late teenage years without proper fatherly guidance, our raging hormones compel us to prioritize securing as much sex as possible from women. As a result of this unchecked biological drive, many of us men make impulsive decisions in search of physical intimacy. I, for one, can honestly look back at some of the impulsive sexually motivated actions I took in the past with a heavy dose of regret. I could have avoided so many unfortunate past situations had I been properly schooled in the art of sexual transmutation and proper masculine priorities before I came of age. In hindsight, it is quite clear that my improper life priorities and lack of sexual self-control was at the epicenter of my misfiring life. However, the deafening rhetoric from the world, as well as my out-of-control hormones, kept pushing me to prioritize the search for women over all else. I didn't yet understand the natural laws that govern the sustainable union of man and woman, which set me up for disaster. Due to my ignorance, I sought other corrupted means of capturing a woman's attention, such as pickup artistry, going to nightclubs on the weekends, and using dating apps. As you can probably imagine, I was constantly frustrated in my pursuit of women. It was like the harder I tried to get one by chasing, using pickup lines, etc., the farther they ran away from me. And even when I did get one, she ended up being a whiny, annoying Jezebel who was out to exploit me for whatever I could offer. This constant cycle of putting in all this work with no tangible benefit left me frustrated and annoyed. What I didn't know at the time was that my approach was all wrong. I was in wrong town, swimming upstream against natural law, a surefire way to lose. The tide started to change in my life when I made a big shift in my priorities. I heavily deprioritized relationships and put them behind developing a relationship with God, my personal health and self-care, and my vocation. I reasoned that what I had been doing hadn't been working anyway, which meant I had nothing to lose. When I made this big shift in my priorities, my interactions with women got a lot better within a matter of a few months. It is almost as if as soon as they could sense that I had more important things in my life than women, they became magnetically intrigued. When I also added semen retention as part of my self-care routine to this mix, the whole thing went thermonuclear. All of a sudden, good-looking women would walk up to me and nervously ask me silly questions, a clear but clumsy conversation starter tactic. I would usually respectfully oblige whoever it was and try to refocus as soon as I possibly could. It is like the more genuinely disinterested I became in the sexuality of women, the more authentically interested I became in them as people. I could better discern their character and came to appreciate just how different they are to us men. I could now put myself in their shoes and completely understood why they wanted absolutely nothing to do with desperate Kuma Brother Cooked. In their shoes, I wouldn't have wanted anything to do with Kuma me either. After reflecting on this change in my life over the past 3 to 4 years, it is now clear that every man would do well to prioritize chasing excellence in his life well above the pursuit of women. No matter what a woman tells you to your face, she doesn't actually want to come first in your life. She may verbally complain to you about not being first in your life, but if you oblige that request and make her first, her primitive programming will kick in and punish you for it. We men must follow the divine order below if we are to thrive as the powerful leaders that the merciful, Almighty Father has crafted us to be. Number 1, relationship with God, which demands personal purity, semen retention, prayer, meditation, etc. Number 2, your health, good diet, exercise, sleep, proper hydration, etc. Number 3, your mission in life, developing your inborn talents and using them to serve your fellow humans. Number 4, your woman and family, if you choose to have one. If you follow the above suggested priorities for your life, you will find that women will come along as a byproduct of your solid character, impressive accomplishments, status, and spiritual shine. It will then be up to you to use your discernment and wisdom to pick the one that will do you good all the days of your life if you want to start a family. Even if you have decided to stay single for the rest of your life, please treat the good women around you with respect at all times and do not neglect your wife if you've got one. God loves his daughters and doesn't take kindly to men who treat them poorly without cause. P.S. I am continually humbled by all your support and kind comments. Thank you. May the good Lord continue to bless and prosper the work of thine hands. Till next time, brothers, Godspeed and remain blessed. Brother Cooked.